Welcome back. The other big story that's been breaking this evening is coming from the Rio Olympics, where the World Anti-Doping Agency has now appealed against India's order, the Indian Drug Enforcement's order, which exonerated wrestler Narsingh Yadav of doping charges. Remember, Narsingh Yadav had earlier failed a dope test ahead of the Olympics, but then exonerated by the WADA panel, who believed it was a case of sabotage. Now, that is being challenged in Rio as we speak. Boria Majumdar, our sports editor, is joining me from Rio at the moment. Boria, what does this mean? Narsingh Yadav is due to fight on the 19th. Is there still a question mark over whether he will actually now be able to represent India?
Yes, Rajdeep, serious question mark. In fact, if you ask me, I would say it's 80-20 against Narsingh Yadav. Why WADA challenged it so late, we don't know. But if you remember, we at India Today had broken that the other countries like Russia were crying foul and they were putting enough and more pressure on WADA. And they have done that. The hearing was held today morning. Narsingh asked for 15 more days, at which point he was told that if he does take 15 more days, he would be given a provisional suspension of 4 years starting today. So he had no option but to agree to a 48-hour later hearing, which is an sort of fast-track hearing by the Court of Arbitration, which will be held on 18th, day after tomorrow at 9 a.m. Rio time, and he's fighting on 19th. So clearly he will be in no frame of mind, and chances are he will not even be able to fight if WADA win the case.
What you're therefore saying is that one of our main medal hopes may not actually now compete in wrestling. That is perhaps the last straw, the last thing we needed. What's the mood in the Indian contingent with no medal still?
Extremely pensive and gloomy. Though people are looking up to PV Sindhu tonight about 5 hours from now, and Kidambi Shrikant tomorrow morning at 9. Both have been doing exceedingly well and pinning their hopes on Sandeep Tomar and Yogeshwar Dutt. Sandeep Tomar perhaps the best bet from wrestling because Yogeshwar Dutt is coming out of an injury. But at this point it has been a dry Olympics and perhaps might well be the worst ever.
Appreciate your joining us there. The worst ever, but in many ways, of course, our hopes now pinned on our two badminton players and Yogeshwar Dutt. Remember, Sindhu and Shrikant are in the quarterfinals. Boria Majumdar joining us there from Rio.